Hi, welcome to the Mr. Crypto Show. I'm Grant Blaisdell, and here we look at the good, the bad, the ugly, the up and coming, the going down and crashing in the Web3 market, and also talk to the great entrepreneurs and creators in it that are bringing you these new solutions, products, and what will be eventually some of the most valuable companies in the world. Today, we have Aleksander Wasilewski, who is the Chief Operating Officer of Big Idea and Managing Director of Tixi. And today, we really want to focus on how the Web3 world, how Web3 is really going to influence and be integrated into music and entertainment, right? So welcome, Alex, and please give us a little, we like to start usually with, what is your kind of entry into this technology world of Web3?
Hi, it's nice to see you again.
Man.
And my long story short background, it's like I was always working in marketing and social media, etc. And my entry into the NFT and the Web 3.0 space was like through Gary Vaynerchuk, because I was a huge fan of him. And during the COVID, I see that he's talking more and more about NFT, Web 3.0, etc. So due to that, and I was bored in COVID, I didn't have a job, so I was looking around what to do next and what trends will be here in Poland, because if you will see in Poland, we live in time capsule, because we are like, if something is hot in the US, it will come to the Poland after 3-4 months. So I was looking at Gary V, what's he doing in the space of NFT and the Web 3.0. And then a few days later, our both friend Bartek was looking for someone to help project management in the company, in Paradise. And that was my beginning in the Web 3.0. Then after almost 2 years, I transferred to Big Idea and to Tixi.
So you're kind of, compared to some of our other guests, you'd be a little bit newer into the space. Maybe a good question, quick follow-up to that is, before we get into how you guys are applying this into the music and entertainment industry, is why didn't you get into it earlier? What was... because at that point, it's been around almost 10 years.
Yeah, but I knew about the space, about blockchain, about Bitcoin, crypto, etc., but I didn't know about the technology around it. And
so you just viewed it as a speculative asset?
Yes, and some kind of new money, etc. And it's basic as that I didn't have money to enter to the crypto market, etc. So there's a Bitcoin, there's a Ethereum, there's some stuff around it, but I didn't know about technology, etc. And after I walked into the space, because of that, I didn't know things. I have a fresh look on the things that are here around 10 years now. Okay. So I was bringing the project management skills from normal companies and normal startups to the crypto space, which is kind of pretty much what I'm doing right now.
Well, I think that you're potentially going both ways with it.
Yes,
now.
Yeah, right now.
So just as a caveat and transparency, I'm actually a shareholder in Big Idea and Tixi, so I have some very intimate kind of insight into how this works. And of course, my background also comes out of digital media and stuff. But tell us how you view this tech being applied towards. First, tell us what Big Idea and Tixi are, but really how you guys are looking to apply this tech in the music world overall, right? In real applications in that.
Okay, so just short introduction of Big Idea, which is a company that is on the market for 11 years. We are doing concerts, music shows, like, for example, Cloud Festival, which is here. We have a talent agency with a few Polish rappers. One of the biggest one in our roster is Young Multi, for example, which is also a very big gamer, Twitch streamer, yeah. Etc. And after 11 years of doing from the scratch, from the playground of Cieszyn, where our founder Sławek is from, he managed to sign a contract with Warner Music Poland, and that gave boost to the whole company. And around like 2-3 years ago, that you probably started the idea of Tixi, right? Tixi, it's answer to all problems of ticketing apps and website in Poland, Europe, and probably all the world. It's like, for example, we are solving so many problems in just few things like automation of reporting statistics that are not available on the market. And we are applying, of course, Web3 software to the Tixi just to have transparency, data, etc.
Well, one big thing around like ticketing that's really big is secondary market, right?
Secondary.
So like there's a whole industry, there's a whole professional term called a scalper,
Yeah.
right? For this industry within an industry that is totally off the books from the actual ticket companies, the artists, the labels.
And there's a problem with security also, because if I want to sell a ticket that for example, next year, I have to go to the Facebook groups or some website when you like Allegro or OLX where you can buy stuff from people. I can put their ticket there. You will call me, say, hey, I want to buy your ticket. I will send you the money, send me the ticket. I will send you the ticket because I trust you. And money is gone, nothing more happened, and that's...
Yeah, doctoring a PDF isn't too hard
Yes, of course.
either.
So we are solving those problems through Tixi and with help of Big Idea, because Web 3.0 and NFTs, I don't like to call NFTs right now NFTs because of the bad PR of NFT in Poland especially, but digital collectibles and smart contract after the ticket will also help the organization like Big Idea, which are creating a concert, to have another revenue stream in this secondary market. Because they are now like, it's like you told, there's like totally free market, concert management, and artists don't get any money from the tickets sold after on the secondary sales.
Understood. What about, so you guys want to implement that just internally, or is that supposed to be a globally eventually focused solution for all promoters, et cetera? So like, are you competing with Ticketmaster at the end of the day, or?
Maybe I will be too honest, but I think in 3-4 years we'll eat Ticketmaster and other like competitors, because first of all, they're big conglomerates. They don't want Web 3.0, and even if they want to apply it, they are too slow. Because if we are a small startup, we will navigate very quickly and pivot fast. We will start from the scratch and from concerts of Big Idea, Cloud Festival, music shows of White Widow, Young Multi, etc. And because of our cooperation with Warner, we will apply it onto the Polish market step by step. Next step will be Europe, and then other countries.
Well, like you brought up like the infrastructure thing within big corporates, et cetera, the culture. It's a really interesting thing. I mean, you can see it, like I'm an American, right? So when you go to the US and you deal with the financial infrastructure there, how banks, applications, et cetera work, it is extremely archaic compared to Poland, for example, or a lot of Central Eastern European countries, because they had US has a massive old infrastructure that already built, while these other companies had practically no infrastructure, and were able to build it on the newest, models and be a little bit more flexible with that. So, and that obviously extends to corporate culture. Also, you have ladders there who have, people don't, this is their idea. They don't want to look stupid because this new technology came in after they just spent 20 million on that. So, it's an interesting thing. I hope you're correct in that sort of assessment. So tell us a little bit more kind of what to expect from that, as in, because you say you don't want to mention NFTs, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's Web3 tech, but these tickets are technically going to be NFTs, right?
And if you, for example, for me, at the beginning of the learning about NFTs and Web 3.0, the ticketing aspect of the NFT was like a natural thing. I didn't think about NFTs like as monkeys, CryptoPunks, etc. I'm thinking about them as a piece of paper with utilities. Like piece of paper, of course, I mean smart contract, like smart contract with utilities. So it's like nothing else like ticket. Like you will get a ticket from Tixi with as NFT, and you will be able to add upon it like VIP section, VIP parking, etc. So you'll just upgrade your NFT like you are upgrading your, I don't know, car in a dealership or something like that. It will be as easy as that.
Understood. Thing around that. So as to the NFT aspect, like they are NFTs. Are you going to include, you know, any other sort of utilities, activations within those tickets? But actually, hold up. The bigger question is user function. This is something that I like to focus in on when I'm having these discussions. It's like, okay, but we can't expect that 1 million, you know, people, 20-year-olds, 30-year-old, whatever it is, are going to come on. They're going to have a wallet. They're going to log in with their wallet.
This is why, especially with our dev team, etc., and our internal meetings, I'm thinking like, don't think as a Web 3.0. Think about Web 2.0. Your grandfather or grandmother should be able to buy this ticket through our app. If you don't want to be involved in Web 3.0 bubble, you will have like normal account, normal ticket, etc. This will be like at the back end, we will be able to show you like whole story and whole transparency about Web 3.0, so it will be on the blockchain, etc. But for the normal user, normal Kowalski, it will be a normal ticket on the ticketing app.
In US, you say John Smith or
Jane
Doe.
Jane Doe, okay. And on top of that, you mentioned about like utilities, etc. We will, and this is like my goal to do in Poland, because in US there is a very big market around collectibles, as for example tickets are collectibles, because you were at the first game of I don't know, someone from NFL or NBA,
Yeah.
like for example first game of LeBron James, and this ticket can be worth more in a time. And this is like the culture I would like to show in Poland, that if you are in a first concert of Eminem in Poland, you will be able to store this ticket in Tixi, and it will gain value at the time. And on top of that, we will be able to put something new on the ticket. So for example, you are a fan of Ed Sheeran, and you are going to the concert of Ed Sheeran in Poland in 23, and we are planning another concert of his in Poland next year.
You can get you discounts like a member.
You can get the discount. You can get for example, the access to the pre-sale of the tickets, because we see like, for example, there's a concert of the weekend in Poland, and there's like the line to get the tickets. It's like more than stadium of people.
Right.
And we can sell as a company, we can sell this place as a placement for sponsorships and for brands, just to show something on the ticket. We can add some message from the artist to the tickets. We can attach more utilities around what we can do with the artist, with the concert, and with whole other things.
Well, since you guys are doing artist management and you know you're doing the shows yourself, so in a way, like you're your own client for Tixi, which I think is really interesting.
It's very interesting because we have a revenue stream from the start.
Yeah. Well, also you get to, you know, you understand the market because you are the market, right, in that sort of sense. But back to the wider sort of company, there's artist management, there's the shows and all that sort of stuff. We've seen how things like NBA Top Shot, you know, the World Cup's happening right now. FIFA has their own little collectibles sort of thing. So outside of the tickets themselves, or maybe this will be connected, like you said, the utility or whatever might be connected through this. But are you guys looking to create certain digital assets or experiences or ownership that just deals with the concert or the artist themselves?
We If there will be market for it, we have this in plans, but now we are focusing on tickets and utilities around tickets.
It's like, do you in the 90s and the 80s, you know, back when collector cards and stuff, like when I was a kid, you know, I had baseball cards and stuff like that. They came out with like rap trading cards of rappers and stuff like that. Like, do you actually see there eventually being a market for that in this world?
I don't think in Poland or in Europe, but in the United States, I think yes, because there's there's no market on the Pokemons were a big thing in Poland and
Right.
Europe, like, but we don't have like, if you have Lewandowski card, like as a soccer, football, it depends. If you have this card, like you can, there's no market for the traders, etc., like in US.
Okay. Understood. Well, don't you think it's something that the fan bases could? Like Polish rappers have actually insanely good fan bases. They do merch really, really well. So I just
But also from the other side, if the Polish rapper will do something stupid, they will turn away from the rapper.
Well, I don't think that's a Polish thing. I think that's
Yeah, but
okay.
okay. So they are not only turning away, but they are also hating on him.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
in other places, maybe they are just turning away and go away. In Poland, you will just turn away and say a few things.
So, because we usually do about 20 minutes, so we're going to be running a little short. Give us just a quick kind of rollout. What are you guys doing over, let's say, the next year? What are the plans around that?
MVP of TXC will be at the May next year.
You'll start testing that at the concerts?
We will test it on the 2023 Cloud Festival. And after MVP, we will start to develop a version like 1.0 with not only Big Idea concert, but probably it will be like and don't be just, we all know that Polish market as event managers, event companies, it's pretty small and everybody knows each other. So, and everybody know the problems of the ticketing apps, of reporting statistics, cash flow, etc. So I think it will be pretty easy to take pretty big pie of the cake from the market.
Okay. Cool. So that's the plan with TXC. Any other than Cloud that's happening? Anything from the Big Idea end?
We are planning Cloud, of course, Jazz Festival, which is a big success in the small town of Cieszyn, where the Big Idea is from. We also planning next tour of White Widow, next tour of Multi. We are signing a few new artists. And we will see what our big brother Warner will help us to do. Okay, great. Next time we have you on, you'll be a little bit further ahead. We'll talk about that more, and also, you know, kind of how to integrate these experiences maybe in metaverse gaming sort of worlds, because I think a lot of artists are going to go there. So thanks for coming on, and we'll bring you on again soon. It was a pleasure.
I want to thank everyone for watching the Mr. Crypto Show. We'll be back again in a week or so with another great guest, more insights into projects that are doing things in the Web3 space and affecting different types of markets. Today we saw how it's going to affect the music, ticketing, entertainment industry through Alex and Big Idea and TXC. See you soon.